This game is a lot of fun. It also leaves a few things unanswered. Risen Blade presents itself with a class system, evolving abilities, and structured runs, which suggests something deeper than a typical roguelike loop. The demo also ends before those systems are pushed far enough to really test that promise, so it leaves a strong first impression while raising questions about how much depth carries into a full run. In this game, you play as a wandering swordsman, moving through stages and taking on waves of enemies tied to the Shadow Army. Each run builds your character through perks and branches into different classes mid-run. The system is meant to extend across multiple tiers depending on your choices, though the demo only shows the early part of that progression. Runs are broken into small encounters across a few biomes, with quick pacing and light decision points between stages. Combat is where the game settles in. Attacks push your character slightly forward, so every swing affects your positioning. You're stepping into enemies to deal damage, then adjusting around incoming attacks, which fits the close-range focus of the combat. Enemy patterns are clearly telegraphed, and the damage only comes from those attacks, not from contact, which keeps movement readable even when fights get crowded. You also have a dodge on a short cooldown, and a class-based ultimate, and of course a fast basic combo. Progression ties directly into that loop. Clearing stages gives you perks, while defeating enemies fills an experience bar that lets you choose a class. When you shift into a new class, your character changes visually and mechanically, including weapons, combo strings, and ultimate abilities. As perks stacked on top, you start shaping how your character plays within a run, with different combinations affecting how you approach fights. That said, the limits of the demo show up here. Perks add power but don't significantly change how a run unfolds, and most choices feel incremental. The class system points toward more depth, especially with multiple tiers, but the demo doesn't stay long enough to explore how those paths develop. There are a few smaller points worth noting. Repeatedly pressing the attack button can get tiring, and having an option to hold for continuous attacks would help. Treasure rewards and mid-run choices feel limited, which ties back into overall variety. Progress also doesn't carry over if you leave mid-run in the demo, though it's unclear how that will be handled in the full release. What's here already works. Combat is readable, movement feels deliberate, and the class system gives the game a clear identity early on. The demo focuses on establishing that foundation and giving a short look at how runs are structured. We spent time with the demo on PC, ROG Ally, and Steam Deck, and it runs very well across all three. We had a lot of fun playing Risen Blade. If you're into action roguelikes and you like the idea of melee-focused approach with a class system that changes your abilities and playstyle during a run, this is worth keeping an eye on as it develops. If you'd like to check the demo out, the link is in the description. If you played Risen Blade, let us know what you think. And if you liked the video, consider leaving a like, subscribing to the channel, and sticking around for more. I'll see you in the next one.